Hello there everyone, welcome back to Napoleon Total War with the Great War mod. Last time around we were able to test out the latest patch where machine guns were changed, and also the naval battle. We had naval battle up here and it went pretty darn well, and it seemed to definitely have changed how the naval battles will work, and same with the machine guns down with the French attack. But then we had the very harsh reality of the turnip winter turning on us, and almost rebellion in half of our conquered territories. Since then, however, turnip winter has actually mildened somewhat to the point where it's now 0 points to religious unrest. The other factors still remain, but there's no more like brink on revolution or revolt in all the outer areas. So everything's fine. And we're making a little bit of money now. I was able to end some building projects to save me from bankruptcy. And then also I changed out minister. So I changed out, what I did was I went through all the candidates and I removed all the bad ones by replacing the naval commander until I got to the one that I wanted, which is this guy. So I was able to reduce the upkeep for naval for a bit. And it also allows me to get a full set of new characters in case I want to change it. Now, they're all going to start with competent. The reason why I got this guy was that he was an expert politician. So he had expert level. So he had 1 extra star than the previous one. So that's why I changed it out, and it seemed to have worked in my favor. Since then, we've gone out an end turn, and the British are really kicking up their naval invasions. Now they're more or less constantly shipping troops across the channel. So we have defeated 2 quite recently, and they just landed 1, and now they're gonna land another one, which they've picked up. This army seems like it's gonna head to Paris, but I kind of think that they're all actually going for Brest. These bastards hanging out there. Do I have... Oh, yes. Why can't I... Oh, because of the farmland, right. I think, given that there's so many British armies coming against us now, that I'm not going to take this entire army just to chase down these guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back, and I'm going to try and meet this one wherever he's going. And then this army needs to get closer, if not into Paris. Here's the tanks. I sent them actually on the way here to kill the small units. I think I said that actually. He's going to move to over there. Port needs to be repaired. And then also I'm gathering all the fleets here. So this, I should have actually moved them the other way around. So this fleet is actually enough, I think, to sink, at least sink this one. Especially if they're without getting reinforcements. What I should check is this port. They could get reinforced from that port, right? We need to check on that. What's here? Queen Elizabeth, a super dreadnought. Queen Elizabeth class super dreadnought. HMS Crayford. Okay, so we might want to avoid fighting something like that. I think I am building my own super dreadnoughts somewhere, if I recall. Some port here, maybe. Yes, Bayern class. I'm building 2 super dreadnoughts here. I might be building, yeah, a 3rd one over here. So we're building 3 super dreadnoughts. So we might want to hold off, but I want to move this navy closer to here. So Le Havre, we'll move it there. and keep an eye on where this navy goes, because if he moves there and lands again, I could definitely take him out and then slip back into port. Tank's gonna join this army. This army is moving back to deal with the British. Danish still hovering around there, not sure what they're doing there. At this point, I no longer need this army to stay in there. So what they're waiting for, I have room for one more unit. Given that machine guns have been captured British tanks. We haven't actually fought really British tanks yet, so it's kind of weird to use their tanks then. What am I gonna bring extra? Cavalry. We need 1 unit of cavalry, I think. Let's see, where do I have cavalry? Or I should get an army of stormtrooper type units to be sent somewhere. Britain, I guess. Okay, so there's no cavalry close by, or what's going on? Why can't I see any cavalry? We technically don't have any cavalry areas close by. Paris should be able to get cavalry? No. I know this place can get cavalry, but the farm is burned. Well, this should give us... Oh, is it because... I don't know why we can't get cavalry here. Anywhere else I can get cavalry? I can't get... There! I'm gonna need a lot of cavalry just to ride around and police the area as well. And given that turnip stuff, I want to see about... Oh, I can't recruit here. I am building the last place, so we'll see if that changes things. Navy should be ready. So I'm going to leave that force. But I'm going to bring this force close enough that what I want to do is I want to make sure that they can't cross here. I don't want the Russians to be able to cross over into or back and forth here really to go and aid this area where we're gonna this army or this fleet is gonna yes, cavalry's done. We're gonna take attrition is so bad right now, right? It's 25%. So I really don't want to be walking around here. So we'll have to wait. It's early January though, 1917. So I don't think it's that bad. The Russians gonna have a really bad quite soon, I imagine. Oh. They burnt something that I no longer can recruit cavalry. Ah, that farm. They burnt it. God damn it. I guess I could, just in case, get extra cavalry from over here. Or I could just take the already recruited cavalry units, move them over. I think if they don't burn it again, we might just be able to quickly recruit them there. So that's fine. Also, I don't know what happened with the Ottomans, but they really kicked it into gear. So they were able to take Bucharest. Not entirely sure if they will be able to hold it though. They've recruited some Bulgarian units to aid them. And then they've moved all their massive stacks over to deal with the vampire summoning, and in anticipation of that, the Russians... Okay, that was stupid because the FPS just absolutely dropped. Oof, that dropped so bad. Yeah, we'll avoid the black hole of Romanians. So I don't know where I'm gonna send this Pritvitz. I guess he can still march this way. Oh, a Russian navy. You know what? Because the Ottomans have kind of depopulated, we're still gonna... I do not want the campaign to be broken at this point. So, we're gonna stay here. We're gonna stay there forever. Pritvitz is gonna stay there forever. Right. What I want to do then is what I prepared last time. Oh, even this is fine. Interesting. The the Italians here, though, we're gonna have to chase them down. And that is gonna be... Didn't I recruit cavalry for you? Or did we set up machine guns to be recruited for you? Can I recruit machine guns here? No, but I can get cavalry. Now that I can actually get proper cavalry, I should get a few units in each army. So you'll get 2. But you'll continue to see about chasing down this force. Also, I was able to recruit 2 ships here. Not entirely sure why I recruited them here. Because... Wait, who are you trading with? Who is Austria trading with, whether I can block? They are trading with my enemy, which is Portugal. We're gonna move out and just raid the Portuguese trade. That's going into Austria. Bastards. Right, Rome seems fine. We're probably gonna need to hold it a little bit longer, but that is gonna be fine. So we're gonna move, hopefully quite soon, against the Italians in Naples. They seem to be dragging their troops together. I'm not entirely sure where they've got their point of where they're gonna drag all their troops together to, but they're definitely doing it. Anyways, we're gonna see about taking out the French. So this is what I hinted a little bit last episode. Oh yeah, I need to... Oh, damn, I need to... As I move out, I'm gonna come into... Damn it! I can't get out then, because of the damn French Navy. And I won't be able to fight my way out here, either. Oh, that was my plan. Why did I not think of that before? Why did I not think of that before? That this navy, this must be removed or moved somehow. I've got another ship being recruited here. These 2 are blocked because the enemy navy. I can build a transport ship just because I think they move a lot faster. I wonder also why you can only build 1. Seems strange. Right, then I don't actually have a lineup for a battle as I thought. I thought I'd finally be able to crush the French, get rid of them, but it looks like we're going to fight the British then instead, if we're going to be able to chase this down, or whatever else is going to happen. Let's go ahead and end turn then and see if we can't find a battle to fight for this episode. Ah, we have a naval battle, so the last remnants of the Russian fleet is moved out to attack us. And this time it's going to be a more even fight, because we've got battle cruisers, quite a few of them. We've got the Imperator Pavel, the Potemkin, Ilin, the Imperiziana Ekaterina Virik... Oh, damn, that was a long name. And so on. And Azad, Sinop, in Nikolai the First. Right, the cargo ships are gonna be easy pickings, but we definitely have an advantage here. But there's still gonna be a fight because there's a lot of these Borodino battle cruisers. But once this is sunk, I will have naval supremacy in this area. And that is, that's going to be nice and important for my invasion of Finland. Enough talking though! It's high time for us to sink the remnants of the Russian Navy. I have the same kind of setup as last time, where different battle groups are set up. Damn it, now it's switched like that again! Why does 4th group end up here? Can I move it? I can't. Right, anyways, the Admiral and 2nd group, it's a little bit easier this time, it's not a complete mess. It's gonna go on that side, while 3rd and 4th group is gonna go on this side, so I'm gonna try and sandwich the Russians. Well, that is the plan anyways, to start with. For unusual sake, the Russians have not lined their entire fleet up in a single line. They actually have two of them. Here comes a battle cruiser. It's gonna be more of a fight now, and it's gonna be interesting because last time we fought just a bunch of destroyers, and they couldn't really put up a good fight. But these ships might very well put up quite a fight. Battle cruisers are quite good ships. Cargo ships looks ridiculous with those wheels spinning. Spinning a little bit too fast, don't they? It's like there's no resistance in the water at all. Currently the Admiral ship is leading quite a bit in front of the others in his group. I think we're gonna give it more of a wide move there for these, as the Russians are moving this way. And with that, I'm gonna correct the course for third and fourth group to kind of go straight forward here into them. We can see first and second group turning now to face the enemy. Let's go in to the ship. I thought wasn't that nice of a view. What I can do is I can go down here and I can lock. Okay. We might come into range within seconds here. Yeah, soon enough. I think we were receiving some fire as well. Yes, some ships are receiving fire. Yeah, look at that. Comparatively, let's go ahead and take a look at the Russian ship. So currently he just received 2 volleys and he's only lost 1. He's not lost a lot of crew at all. He's lost 25 crew. So that's a big change, big change. Well, now he lost a few more, but nowhere near. I mean, right now, because all my ships are basically concentrating on the lead ship, the Imperator Pavel battle cruiser. But I mean, comparatively, if we were able to level as many ships, as many broadside against him, he would have had no crew whatsoever left. And if we look in the water here, there's basically no crew because they're not getting thrown off anymore. There is no crew because they're not being thrown off. Oh, look at that, what the Russians are doing. While I'm talking, the Russian fleet turns their entire fleet against a smaller group. Or I mean, there's 6 ships here, and I have 5 here. And they turn their entire grouping against that, leaving these ships kind of out of position right now. And we're turning though to get back into it. Okay, we've got close quarters fighting here. Leveling good guns into each other. This one suffered quite a lot. Half crew and half cannons lost on that one. This one going strong. Taking out cargo ships left and right. Oh, we got 2 ships colliding. You could even hear the collision there. Clever Russians there. Sometimes you get surprised by the AI when they do things that seem so out of ordinary clever. This ship needs to retreat. It's lost so much hull and so much crew and so many cannons. You need to turn separately. You're stuck. But I'm hoping you can get out of there. Okay, the Russians gonna bring up the rear on this one. I mean, it was definitely a clever tactic here by the Russians. But still, they're so heavily outgunned to start with They've lost 2 ships. 3 because 1 surrendered, but 2 sinking. Oh, I might lose the Gazelle. It's lost so much hull on one of its sides. So it might definitely sink.
One of our ships is withdrawing from the fight.
Yes. I'm not surprised. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a new group then. I'm gonna group these 3 into new group 3. And it's gonna be hard to focus these, but I wanna turn... You know what? Let's do this. Head towards the other group. You will continue to retreat. I don't want you to sink. Okay, the Russians are reorganizing down here and coming to follow us. They're leveling heavy guns into my ships right now. This one might not make it out because we've got this Potemkin is coming in to block him. And the Semchuk, or however you want to pronounce that, is coming in behind, leveling good guns into him. So I've only... Yep, they were... That's... I mean, that maneuver by the AI destroyed that battle group. And, well, it maybe not completely destroyed them, but definitely incapacitated the battle group. Actually, move north now. The Admiral, very slow to respond, but his battle group, those 2 battle groups are coming in, one after another. And they will be able to level some shots here. I should actually turn them a little bit up. And that way, the cannons are going to be turned against the enemy right now. And you guys are going to go just forward like this. And we'll see about getting out. So none of our ships have been destroyed. This one's on fire. I wonder if... Do you have even any cannons facing this way? You have 20 cannons actually. If I can get some concentration here, might force this one to just detonate. Yeah, he's continuing to pound this area. It would be nice if we could get this one to just blow right when the other one is next to it. Yeah, he continuously fires into it. But looks like it's wishful thinking. How many cannons do you have left? 17? 10. What if you make a complete stop and then turn? You might be able to level some guns into this, even though I'm afraid you might sink. Oh, this one's on fire. Ooh, the SMS Brunswick is on fire. It's not good. But I was able to turn you into leveling shells into the front of the enemy ships here. We've got another surrendered. He's on fire. That's the Admiral battle cruiser. So what remains is the Ilin and the whatever, that ship. This fleet is now leveling shots at them. Enemy Admiral got shot down. Continue here to turn. So everyone leveling fire here. It's a risk for these ships exploding. There's not a lot left. He is still continuing to fight. All ships here are just constantly pounding this guy. He's only routing. I want him dead. Close victory. There we go. Right. So that fleet was destroyed, but a very clever move by the AI there. As I kind of moved my fleet battle groups away from each other, they turned like a hawk on the smaller one. And it's almost too clever. But we still managed to pull through and win, even with that mistake. Siegreich und Stolz, or whatever he said. So what we can see here is that they deployed 9 ships against our 11. They lost 4. They've got 5 remaining. And according to this, we killed 2. But also they captured 1. But I don't seem to have lost 1, so... Well, I started with... It says I started with 11 now, and 11 is remaining. Well, there's only 10 ships here. Did they actually capture one of mine and manage to get away with it? Here's one of theirs. We've captured. Huh. Nope, none of their ships remain. The Russians seem to be on quite the mission. We've got lots of aircrafts. Workers on strike in central Italy, no surprise. Got lots of aircrafts. Ah, looks like the turnip winter is slowly dissipating. Now we're down to 20% instead of 25%. He's getting expert politician. Famous post captain. 1 plus command when commanding capital ships. Good. Cavalry in Belarus. And we also got tracks being laid. We're changing out from the... I think the Russians have narrower tracks than the Germans. So we're changing those out to increase supply movement. At the same time, the Russians seem to have quite the... Why was it so laggy to click on this guy? The Russians seem to be moving now with a very specific goal in mind, because suddenly I just saw in the end turn how all armies started to turn against Belarus, so Minsk. And it looks like Mackensen got quite the company coming at him, because there's 5, 6 full stacks, more or less, coming against him. With the machine gun upgrade, I should get machine guns here. Can I get machine guns here? Yes, we can. And I want to get 2. I'm gonna have to remove some units to fit those in, but I think that will do just fine. What I think I'll remove is actually one of the Jaeger units. That could work, I think. Maybe no, I want 2 machine guns. We're not gonna remove the Finnish Jaeger, so... Right, so there's all of these kind of... All of a sudden just kind of turned like in a wave and started moving this way. Luckily for me, they seem to have all suffered quite heavily from attrition. I wanted to see the lead army though. Can we scout him? 95%. Yes, we can. Okay, so they've got some helmeted infantry, but most of it is old infantry and mortars. So not too bad. We don't know what this one have, but similar, although we've got lifeguard units and it's late with helmets. More artillery. A lot of the generals have 1 stars and no stars. More artillery. Yeah, it's kind of a nasty army is coming against us. I don't... Still though, 20% what's it called? Attrition. So I don't want to move... I would like to move this guy up to make sure to shore up, because I'd hate to leave Mackensen there alone without reinforcement. It is early February though. I think in March winter releases, so we can actually start to move here in Russia. So that'll be good. At the same time, we were able to crush through here, which was nice. We're gonna go through and we're gonna attack the port. We're gonna burn it. I'm gonna leave. I believe that we do have a Russian ship, right? Didn't we? I'm gonna leave a ship anyways. Well, you know what? We'll leave... This one is Russian. Borodina class. We'll leave the Russian ship. And then the rest of the fleet will go back trying to replenish. How much money am I making? 8,000, so it's double. It's going in the right direction. Same time, I do wish to attack in Finland. What if I just bring the tanks on their own? We'll just send in tanks and the Finns themselves will rise up to aid us. With all those tanks. It's 4 tanks, but there's 4 units of tanks in each unit, I believe. So that's 16 tanks that we're sending across. Another British army has landed. And where did the other one go? Oh, he's here! Where is he going? Oh, he's definitely going where I think he is. He's definitely going... They're all going to Brittany for some reason. Move to the bridge. The bridge is, though, he's not going to move through and attack there. Then he's going to go here. But that's going to take a while. This army... Let's move it to the bridge. And have the tanks moved into the forest to hide. I don't want them to meet head on against the British. So they have 1 machine gun. The thing is, the French did quite a number on my troops with their machine guns, and they had an accuracy of 30. This one has an accuracy of 50. So it's quite a difference. We've got 3 units of foot guards, territorial forces, so they're bringing troops from the Commonwealth, territorial reserve battalions. I thought I saw quite a bit of cavalry, and that's not very good. Artillery, though, they're bringing in quite the artillery. And as they've moved here, we have the opportunity actually to bring out... I want to stop them, of course, from sending more troops, because I've already got... I'm pretty sure they're going to keep going here. So, let's appoint an admiral. Reinhard Scheer will take... Ooh, look at this guy, though. Heinrich von Prussen. That's a nice uniform. Just because of that, we're going to take him. We're going to leave the destroyer in port, and then we're going to go ahead and sink. So it's going to be a complete naval episode, this. So... Looks like I fought these guys before. But I can't remember why and when. But anyways, let's go in for another battle, this time against the British. And let's sink their vulnerable invasion fleet. I'm not gonna make the same mistake as last time, so we're gonna keep the 2 battle groups quite close together. We can see the British are already turning their fleet to level their guns against us. I want to close in, so that's why I'm turning sharper than they are. Or not sharper, but you know what I mean, against them. We're gonna start turning a little bit more. And I think, oh, we're taking shots now. I mean, in the old version, that would have taken like 50 crew and the crewed 30 cannons or so. Are they outranging me, or what is going on? Or is it just the angle? What ships do they have? Pre-dreadnought. Pre-dreadnought. I think it's just the angle they're coming in at. They've got a better angle on me. So my admiral ship got hit pretty bad in that. Second fleet needs to speed up a little bit here, so that the first fleet can actually level their guns. Because right now, first battle group is taking tons of shots without being returning. Okay, now the admiral is returning fire. Luckily for me, the British fleet is already kind of broken up a little bit. The lead ship was already hit quite a bit, and the one in the back is hit as well. It's a shame if we were to recruit this guy, which seems to be some kind of royal title, and then in the first naval battle he's in, he dies. Because it seems like the British fleet is definitely focusing in on him. He's gonna cross back here and get out of the worst of it. Well, maybe you shouldn't be standing right there where the cannon shots are landing. And then continue like that. They're continuously firing on him, even though other ships have ended up closer now. So I think we'll just send him away. All the shots are landing in the back, which makes it worse. He's lost half crew now, and most of his cannons. Their admiral, though, has also suffered quite a bit, to the point where he's on fire. Second group needs to, or first, that what's left of first group needs to turn a little bit more like this to close in. Admiral should turn up. Second group has been doing well and has been punishing the British. So that's good. We'll give them a slight turn here to close in even more. I was thinking about bringing this one up in the back, but it does not seem like it's an ample situation for that. Okay, good shots. Oh, the British are turning into us. Well, if that's the case, second group will halt and wait for first group to catch up. And we'll level the shots into them as they're going straight into our fire. Suffered quite a bit. Could be good just to turn the ship around as to just let the fresh side of the ship take damage and not the side that has been heavily hit. I mean, this one, at this point, it looks like, I don't know, Swiss cheese at this point. Well, the ships are going to cross in front of each other. No matter. Now the Admiral might even be able to lay some fire on them. He's got 19 guns facing this way. I'm surprised the British have been able to get as far as they have, given the amount of fire we've been laying on them. That was a good volley. All guns fired at the same time, and they started burning. Surrendered, burning, on fire. Definitely need to try and capture as many of these as possible, just because it takes so long time to recruit ships. Ooh, the concentration on fire on this bastard is down to 25 crew, and they're abandoning ship. Go on, jump off. And with him landing in the water, it's all ogre, as the kids say. And we have won yet another naval battle. Huh. How strange. So we deployed 6, the enemy deployed 4. Now I clearly took out all 4 of them, but they count here as remaining. which I don't get. Oh, they did sink. I guess it just... I think we want to jump to this port right here. Because if I go to this one, there's a risk that in retaliation he goes just to pop out the fleet, and then this one comes out and destroys us. And this one's a pretty nasty one. Good admiral, super dreadnoughts and all. Cool on the that is fitting. That is fitting given the amount the amount of fire that just all the explosions landing in the back there as he turned away. Yeah, the dude is definitely cool under fire. It's been too many naval battles now, though. We should switch it up with land battles. But given that I've had 2 battles in this episode, I think we're gonna end it here. We'll cool it on the naval battles, and hopefully in the future what we will be looking at is some land battles. I am looking forward to facing all of these almost simultaneously. It would be damned cool. And then dealing with the British is going to be quite interesting as well. Did I ever recruit... Oh, those cavalry's coming in soon enough. Right, with that said, I say as I always say, hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye!